Part 1.
Hello, I'm Jessie, and your name is?
Zhuzhou.
Zhuzhou. And you're from?
From Hungary.
Hungary. And is this your identification?
Here it is.
Okay, thank you. Okay. First then, a few questions about you and your life. Let's talk about your family. Do you come from a large or a small family?
A relatively large family. 5 members.
Right. And do all your family live in the same town or city?
No. I live in Australia and my family live in Hungary.
Right. So how often do you see your brothers and sisters?
Probably once a year.
Do you have a lot in common with them?
Well, we look the same. I suppose our lives are a little bit different, however.
Okay. Is it all right to talk about your friends?
That's okay.
Do you have lots of friends or just a few special friends?
I've got a few very special friends, but I do have lots of people I can call friends.
And can you say something about one or two of your friends?
Well, I've got a special friend called Pat. She always helps me through rough times. I've got another special friend, Gordon, who is also wonderful, and we share lots of activities together.
What kind of things do you and your friends do together?
We like hiking, going outdoors and visiting places. And I suppose just go shopping.
Are you a person who enjoys spending time alone?
Definitely not.
No.
Not at all.
Okay. Let's move on now to talk about traveling to other countries. What other countries have you visited?
I have visited a few. I came from Hungary, then I went to visit most of the countries in Europe, America, some countries in Asia, and Australia as well.
Which other countries are you interested in visiting?
I suppose every country has got a lot to offer. If a country has got good food and good people, I'm happy to go there. And what are some of the things that you don't like about traveling? I don't like the inconvenience of the traveling itself, taking aeroplanes and living out of suitcases. Probably these are the big no-nos in travel.
Okay.
Part 2.
Now, I'm going to give you a piece of paper with a topic on it. Please talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes, but before you talk, you have about 1 minute to plan. You can write notes if you want to. Is that okay?
Yes, that's all right.
Here's some paper for your notes, and this is the topic. Please describe a favorite shop or store. Okay, don't forget you only have 1 to 2 minutes for your talk, so I might stop you when the time's up.
That's
Ready
all
to
right.
start?
Yes. Yeah, I have to describe my favorite shop. It is very hard because I'm a shopaholic, so I've got many favorite shops. Amongst the many favorites, there is one special store. It's a department store called David John's. I like shopping there because of the quality and the variety of goods in the store. It is always an experience to shop there. It's almost like a treasure hunt. I like shopping in an elegant and sophisticated environment. I can browse for hours in a different level in the department store, in a food store, at the bookstore, the fashion departments. They just all wonderful. During the festive season, the shop transformed into something magical, which touches my heart even as an adult. So I definitely have to say that I love shopping there.
Okay, thank you. Do your friends like to shop there too?
I think so. I converted them.
Okay. All right.
Part 3.
Now, you've talked about a shop that you like, so let's talk about some other aspects of shopping. First, electronic shopping. What do you think of shopping on the internet?
Firstly, I didn't like shopping on the internet. It somehow took away the personal touch from shopping. However, I had to realize later on of the conveniences of electronic shopping, such as if I want to buy a book, which is available in America, online, I can order it, and within a week, I can have it and read it and use it, which is quite convenient.
Yes. And how do you think that using the internet is going to affect shopping in the future?
I suppose lots and lots of people nowadays working with the internet or using internet daily. So it is convenient to shop online. So probably more and more people going to use that. However, I think that might be just sort of convenient shopping, because I believe, for example, to buy a chocolate bar is probably easier to pop into the corner store rather than order it on the internet and wait for it for days.
For sure, for sure. Why do you think that shopping's become so popular with young people now?
I think the meaning of shopping has changed during the past decades. Rather than having sort of a gathering experience, taking the necessary goods, I think it became a social activity. It is popular and to go with friends, to try a couple of new clothes on, pop into the mall to see what's new, and in the same time have a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So talking about consumer habits in general, how are your parents' shopping habits, for example, different from your own?
I should say very different. My father used to own a little deli in Hungary. They shopped every day. That was part of their lives. And my time is so precious for me. I have to manage my time. So I don't have time for shopping every day. So I go shopping every 2 weeks. And I suppose it's helping my wallet as well.
Yes, for
saving
sure.
some money.
And speaking of wallets, do you think that in wealthy countries people buy too many things that they don't need?
Definitely.
Is that the case in your country as well?
I can't really speak about talk about what's happening now in Hungary, as I left the country 5 years ago. However, 5 years ago and earlier than that, we used to buy just necessary things. We had to make our mind up whether we would like to buy a pair of shoes or do we buy a microwave. So it wasn't a luxury to sort of shop every day. It was a necessary sort of making choices, I suppose. It was very hard, but we had to.
Right. Okay. Well, that's the end of the interview. Thanks very much for talking with me, and good luck.
Thank you very much.